now started business. Yeah, you are a smart man. But, hope you can hear me. Great.
Hey, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Oh. Hello, can everyone here else hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
It was actually breaking, so I didn't get what you said.
Okay. Let's just move on. Hope you can hear me now.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's better.
So we all know that our choices today are what defines what we become tomorrow. So can you tell us two toughest business decisions you made on your journey and what were the results, whether good or bad?
Okay. Toughest business decision. Okay. Well, basically, one of the toughest that I think I had was not using all the tools I needed for my business. All right. And when I started the real estate, I was just doing sales, letting, and all those stuff. So I saw a gap. And I will give people houses. I give them houses in droves like that. And I noticed that they'll be asking me, can you? I need to help. I need to move my stuff. So I need to move my stuff. So I saw that gap, and I decided to fill it up. That's how I started the Moveeasy. But the what because of I get bored a lot. I get bored a lot. Some things I just get tired. I didn't get people to really replace me in the real estate stuff to carry on at that rate. And so it was really tough for me because I was muscling the two of them. And it really affected the real estate arm so much that later, because I grew the moving company so much that many people know me for till date. It's just been like that. Many people know me for the moving more than the real estate. All right, but for me, I get chunk of my cash flow from the real estate. But now this other one is also catching up very fast. So it was really tough for me to manage both until later that I got staff. I got other things that really helped me, really balance. But the thing has not fully balanced, but we are still there. It was really tough. I was really struggling to double cast. All right, to double cast on both sides. So it was really tough. So, but
Wow.
what really helped me was that I now decided to get people that was like-minded and help on this aspect. But it was really tough for me.
Oh, okay. I can imagine. Running one business is hard enough. Then running two. Well, but I am very interested in that part. If you knew what you know now, when Moveeasy started taking off, what would you have done to make sure that the real estate arm continues growing at the pace it was growing?
Okay, like I said, I would have ensured that there was better structure, better people that would transcend, that would take that, because the truth is that we'll always have those challenges. It's just for you to grow in knowledge. I think then it was I didn't really grow in knowledge in that light. I didn't know so much that I could have help. I've always been a one-man person before, all right, but knowing that there's how far you can take yourself than when you have more people can take. Like today now, I have, for my movers, I have over 30 staff, over 30, all right. that does the work for the real estate. I have a couple of guys, all right, and it's if I had known then, I would have grown with those people, really, you know. So which was very interesting. Which was very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, great. Hi guys, anyone on the call, if you have questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. Feel free to put them in the chat. We'll be taking questions at the end of the event. So there will be question and answer. So once you have any question, put them in the chat.
But before you continue, let me just share one of the things that really changed the trajectory for me. All right, I saw one scripture in Proverbs 24. I saw one scripture in Proverbs 24, the Living Bible. All right, this is what actually changed my whole business mindset and everything. All right, it says from verse 3, Proverbs 24, verse 3, the Living Bible, it says, any enterprise is built by wise planning, all right, becomes strong through common sense, and profits wonderfully by keeping abreast of the facts. Let me read it again. Any enterprise is built by what? Wise planning, becomes strong through what? Common sense, and profits wonderfully by keeping abreast of the facts. So this one, it really changed the trajectory of my business for me. So I had to involve wise planning, common sense. Common sense is that I got to seek for information. You know, I had to apply the wisdom. I had to apply wisdom. Then keeping abreast of the facts. Every part of my business, I know every part, you know, and I pass it along to my people. Knowing every part will keep you above, will keep you in, will give you excellence, will give you excellent service delivery. All right. And this is what has kept, you know, the moving business really flying high, really flying high for me. That's really kept the moving business really flying high. So I just said I should drop that in.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. I think
I didn't get the Bible verse.
Proverbs 24,
2
and 3, and 3 and 4. Sorry.
Oh, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Thanks.
The Living Bible.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thank you for that one, Pastor Chike. Okay, so opportunities for us to learn. Tell us 3, 4, or 5 lessons that you have learned along the way of your journey as a CEO. 4 or 5, or even more lessons. We want to be able to take notes and get some tangible points.
All right. For me, because of I usually get bored very easily. All right. The mistakes one of the greatest mistakes and lessons was that one, I was not staying focused. I wasn't staying focused at all. And it happens to so many people, really, because one, they are always looking at other people's business, not thinking their own would produce. When you are not focused, you are involuntarily or unconsciously saying that your own will not produce. It's an unconscious fact. So because if you are not focused, you are looking at other people's places. All right. I mean, many people will say the grass is greener in the other field. You know, the grass is greener in the other side. Not knowing that the only grass that is green is the one that people pay attention to, and people water, and people give full attention. People stay focused. If you think that XYZ business is better than your own, it means that first, you don't believe in yourself. You are not even focused on the things that you have said that you want to do. You don't yet believe in it. So this was something that really affected me. I was thinking that, hey, this person grass is greener. This person is making so much money, and I'm not making money. One thing the Bible, for me, I love the Bible. One thing the Bible says in every labor there is profit. In every labor there is profit. So if you don't bring out your own, you will not see it. If you don't stay focused to bring out your own, you will not see it. If you don't learn enough to bring it out, you will not see it. In every labor there is profit. In every labor there is profit. So I did not really stay focused to really bring out the best out of my business. It was later I now decided that, hey, no, this thing is what I want to do, and I have to stay in it. All right, I have to stay in it, and because of my own personality, and because I've done so many things in the past, the temptation to always want to do so many other things, not focusing on one thing per time, was always there. So if you are here and you have this business and you have plenty other ideas, let me sound a note of warning. If you say you want to pursue all, you will not catch anyone. They will not know you for anything. You will not be known for anything, and you can never maximize your best out of all of them. You start with one, focus on one, then branch out. All right, like we have heard here in this CEO. Many people have so many other businesses, but they've consistently been on one, and that one begins to finance the other ones, which naturally they may not even be involved in running it. So you should one, stay focused. So that was one of the greatest lessons I learned, in staying focused. Then number two, this one, it's very, very interesting, and it affects the best of us. This one is laziness. Hey, laziness. In laziness, in the sense that not that you are sleeping. Yes, you might be doing so many things, but you are lazy. It means that one, you are not putting thoughts. You are not putting your thoughts to work in constantly bringing out the best in your business. That's how I define my own laziness. All right. When you are not putting your mind to work, Bishop Oyedepo will say in those years, Pastor K also used to say, make your mind sweat. Make your mind sweat. Think. And Pastor K used to have this in the early 2000s. He used to have this slogan that if you let me remember how he normally puts it, that if you don't think with your head, you are going to use it to carry load. But one thing, you must use your head to do one thing. All right, load there means that you will struggle. If you're not thinking, you will struggle. If you're not thinking, so he will say that thing. If you don't use your head to think, you use it to carry load. And load there is toil. You'll be toiling, and you'll be walking like an elephant and be eating like an ant. All right. So number two is laziness. You are not putting thoughts to what you are doing. Put thought to what you are doing. I shared a post last week or so on Instagram. All right, on my page. I said, don't be lazy. Let me go. It says I said, don't be lazy. Where are you? Sorry. I said, don't be lazy. The Bible says in Proverbs 12 verse 27, it says, don't the lazy people don't even cook what they have caught. It says, but the diligent make use of everything they find. They make use of everything they find. And I said, add critical thinking to your business operations. Add critical thinking. When you are thinking critically, it means that you are looking for possibilities from every part of your business. You are looking for possibilities from every part of your business. This will help you produce value-added benefits to your products or services. And I now said, wealth is easy to create if you can think. Critical thinking arises from asking yourself questions. What are the questions? How can I improve the benefits enjoyed by my clients from the products from the products and services that I give? Number two, how many more ways can my clients use this product or services that I have? How many more ways? How many more ways? You are thinking, as you are thinking, you are writing down solutions. Brian Tracy will say, keep writing down until you get to number 20. Keep your mind working. Keep your mind working. See, money will be coming to you like no man's business. Money will be coming to you like no man's business, because see, the world is full of problems. If you cannot create the problem and bring the solution, you will be broke. If you look, remember this. So remember this. I got this from somebody. It says if you cannot create the problem and bring out the solution, it means you will remain broke. You will be at a low level. You'll be at a low level. All right. He said, what other problems can my product or services solve? Who else? Which other industry or clients or customers that we are not currently serving? Who are those that you are not currently serving? I used to write down all these things. I think, you know, when you pray and you are looking for big clients, you are looking for big breakthrough, if you cannot see them, you cannot serve them. It is from these questions you begin to see the people that you can serve. Which other people can I serve with this particular line of business that I'm doing? Think it will come out. It will come out. All right. So, in engaging critical thinking, you have initiated and activated streams of income from your current product or services. I say again, don't be lazy. Just think critically. So it is important. This is the part that was challenging for me until I got it. It was no. But now, see, from my Moveeasy, I used to just say, okay, I'll just come and carry your load, put in my truck, go and dump for you. You do the rest yourself. Later, I changed. I will now first, I will come and take an inventory of your items. No, I will now prepare adequately, knowing what to wrap, what to box, what to dismantle. You know, I added more services, more benefits to the clients. And another part again, I now started doing that. Once we wrap, we pack, we load. As we come to drop it off, we help you arrange it in different rooms. We don't just leave it for you to do the work. We now help you to arrange it in different rooms. And that increases the satisfaction. It may be more work for us, but it increases the satisfaction of the people, knowing that, hey, we are free. We can sleep in our house that day. Many people, they want to move. They will not sleep in that house that day. Or they will just create they will just set up one bed and just sleep. And the next 2 days, 3 days, they are still arranging. But no, we made it different. After that, I started selling boxes. After that, I started selling bubble wraps. I started selling sellotapes, all the things that you will need. Because some people want to pack their personal things by themselves. So more uses. I brought up more uses. Then from there, I left local. I started doing across the states. I started doing across the states. People moving across the states. After that, I now started doing internationally. All right, moved to Canada, moved to Thailand, moved to UK, moved to different locations of the world. So I brought more uses. All right, and with that, it increased the quality of clients that I used to get. Now I work with the biggest the people that own ports and terminal. PTML. I'm the one that does all their personal effects. If there's anything that is going in and outside the country, all their accommodation, I'm the one that handles it. So I brought out all those things from the same business. All right. And the owner of that company gave my contact to all his CEO friends. And no, in fact, my life changed. So critical thinking. You know, when you engage in critical thinking, it will change the dynamics of your business. Then another thing that's really another lesson, all right. Another lesson is not keeping good records on time. I was not able to keep good records. I read accounting, but my own is not to count the money, it's just for the money to enter and know that the money has entered. But later I decided that no, I must be able to keep record. Keeping record will now help you to plan better for the next year. How many moves do I want to make the next year? This year now, I said I wanted to make 400 moves, to move 400 families or offices, and that one we should be looking at about between 60 to 100 million for turnover. All right. It was until I started keeping records and I knew that I was really making money. Because if you don't keep records, you will not know that you make money from that business. So you will never know. You will never know that you are making money. And many of us, as we are doing the business, we are using it to spend here, buy this, buy that. All right. If I had been keeping business, record for the past 7 years, I've been doing this moving. All right. I would have hammered very well. All right. Seriously. So another thing that I also added in my business, I now noticed that some people want to travel out and they don't want to sell their properties. I started a storage. My 20-foot container, and now I have 2 buildings. I rented, fully detached houses that I use all the rooms, all the sitting rooms, all the living room, BQ for storage. All right. All the containers are full. We don't even have space. All right. I added that to my business. And each space is 100,000 naira. Multiplied by 12. That's 1.2 times 20. Times 20 of the spaces that I have, over 20. So it's big money. So I've multiplied the little thing that has been given to me. I've really multiplied it. Wow. So you must keep record on time. You must not be lazy. All right. Stay focused. Oh no. That one will help you. It will help you boost your life. When you stay focused. Stay focused. The grass is not greener on the other side. Anybody their business is doing well, somebody is paying attention, somebody is watering it, somebody is speaking to it, somebody is giving it life. Don't think that this company is bigger than your own. No. See them as a good milestone and grow your business. Grow your business. It can get to that point. They don't have 2 heads. They don't have 2 heads. Really.
Yes. Wow. Come, are you guys sleeping, or is it just me? Is it just me? I'm not seeing responses though. It's only Clarice Touch that is here. I'm seeing class from her, I'm not from other people. Say we'll remove everybody in this group. Only me and Clarice Touch. We just focus, go to special event with Pastor Chike and enjoy ourselves. Please, I want to see the responses. Because it is hot. No fire. This is not. He said that you have to focus to bring out your own. The grass is not greener on the other side. Your own can be green. It's because somebody is watering their grass that it is green. He said, don't be lazy. Wait, Pastor Chike, is it because it's me that is interviewing you that you now decide to be scattering the table on my leg? You decided to talk to me. You would have just told me that you didn't need to bring it to this place. Okay, thank you very much. I'm really learning a lot from this. I'm learning a lot. Like I said, if you have questions, put it on the chat. We'll come to questions very, very soon.
Let me do one more lesson. All right. And this thing, I for not leveraging, I wasn't leveraging early enough. All right. I was meeting good clients. I was meeting good people. All right. It was later I turned those clients to friends, from friends to business people. All right. If you don't leverage, people see anything that God wants to give to you in this world, they're in the hands of people. All right. Like I told you now, and let me give you one example. When I did my first international move, I've shared this story before. I was in Ghana at that time. We went for a conference, a ministers' conference, and my phone just rang. I said, who is this person that is calling me? As I picked up the call, they say, Chike, I've been trying to reach you since. What happened? And I said, can you do international move? Can you move something to Thailand? I've never done it before. But it's just that the truth was that I had been preparing myself. I've been preparing myself. And also the people that worked with me, you know, they are really professionals. They've been packaging things that people used to travel, you know, and all those stuff. And I told them that what will it take? What will it take to do an international move? One of my staff was the person that taught me that international move. All right, said he will give me all the links that I need. And leveraging, it means that you don't only leverage on the top, you leverage below also. Treat people right, they will give you the right information. So that's how I said, okay, yes, I could do it. When I did the move, I sent them the pictures. This was PTML, Port and Terminal. As I did that stuff, delivered, they were so happy, they were so flabbergasted. They saw the packaging I did. They were so flabbergasted. Now, anything, they want to move a pin. So now, look at what now happened. Their new CEO wanted to move his house. You know, he said he just got tired. He said he just got tired of the tiles in his house. He got tired of the tiles in that he wanted to change the tiles. All right. So they called us to remove everything in the house, that we should strip the house and move it to the next building. It was a twin duplex. For us to move it to the next building, arrange it. Then once they are done with fixing the tiles, we'll bring everything back. So they told me, okay, how much will it cost for me to just move it from this house to this other house? I gave them 1.5 million. They said, okay, is that it? Okay, no problem. I said, they said, no problem. I would have said, hey, let me add some money, but it was late. But the day I did the day they called me to go and do the survey, I was there. I went early. So the CEO now is an Italian. He now said, can you start tomorrow? I said yes. Immediately I said yes. All right. So he now said, what time will I be in the house? I said by 9 a.m. I'll be there. By 8:30, myself and my boys, everybody we assembled with our uniforms, everything ready to strip the whole house, strip the stuff, you know, his personal effects. When the guy was going to work, he now saw that we were there by 8:30. He shook my hand. He was really, 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 really impressed that this guy is really serious. He said, this guy is really, really serious. Now, this same man was the one that introduced me to all his other friends that own big companies in Nigeria here. And they are all not Nigerians. So before I used to struggle to move for people 100,000, 150. But for them, 500K, 700K, 1 million, you know, 1.5 million, 2 million. So leveraging was something else for me. It changed the dynamics for me. Because it helped me improve my service delivery. Because when you are working with big people, you cannot work the same way you work with small people. All right. So I used to struggle with small moves before. Now we select moves that we do. All right. So leveraging is very important, which I learned.
Wow. I like that. Now we select moves. Who would like to be selecting clients now? See, Pastor Chike is giving you the expo free of charge. You will not be selecting your own clients. Say this client that is doing anyhow. Could just stay one place. We'll attend to you later. Let's go attend to the big boys first. So leverage. Thank you very much for that additional one. So we are almost running out of time, but I want to make sure we can get more from you. The wisdom here is too much. We want to grab as much wisdom as possible. So just tell us 1 or 2 mistakes that you've made along your journey. I know you've already spoken about some of them, but if there's any other ones you want to specifically point out, mistakes you've made that we can learn from and not make those mistakes in the future.
Yeah. Okay. First, before you get to all those very high points, all right, the little ones that you are doing, do it with all your might, because those ones are the other people that will announce you to your next level. All right. So for me at first, you know, when you just come, because of you are angry, you are just angry that hey, this one it didn't pay money. Let's just go and throw the thing inside. It was later now noticed that this person, every person you meet, somebody now told me, my mentor now told me that every person you meet is either a testimonial or a negative testimony. You know, you have positive testimony or negative testimony to your next job. So he said, take every job seriously. Do it. Don't look at what you are gaining. Look at that you are winning this person's heart. That was a game changer for me. All right. So at that point, before I would just say, I beg, this one no pay money. I beg, most people just carry boss. This thing, they won't even wear uniform. They won't do anything. Just go. I beg. I cannot come and go and kill myself. No. But I stopped that. I stopped that foolishness. I stopped that foolishness. I see every client now as important because these are the people. Because somebody that will move 20K, somebody that may move 20K may recommend you to somebody that will give you 2 million.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That will give you 2 million or 20 million. So give your best at all times. Give your best at all times. There was one lady that we moved for. So she now sent my number to P Square's elder brother, Jude. All right. The wife, he sent my number to the wife of that, lady, the wife of that man, of Jude. He said, when she called me, she said, what did you do to this, my friend? She said that she can rely on me with all her life. Hey, seriously, I mean, I get it a lot. People will say, no, I trust this guy. The new one I'm getting now is that, hey, this guy is good though, but the problem you may have with him is his price. I love that one now. I love that one because I've grown. I've grown. I do my work. They say this guy is good though, but the problem you may have with him is his price. So I've graduated. So do everything well. So that when they are announcing you, they'll say, this guy is good though, but you have to pay him very well because he's good at it. So for me, those are the things that
Wow. I want to
treat
see
every
more
client well.
guys. I want to see more responses. Are you learning? Are you learning something? The one you are doing it with all your mind. Take it very seriously. The small client that is paying 2K may announce you to the client that will pay you 2M. So do that client well, treat the client well. Thank you very much. Pastor Chike.
So recently, let me just end with this. Recently, one guy wanted to buy a flat, all right, and he didn't. I don't know what was the sort of it. This, you know, he said that he didn't want them to know that he was the one buying the flat, all right. So, but instead he was looking for somebody to trust, and he wanted to send 50 million to my account. So now the person that introduced him to me, now he now told the person that, hey, can I trust this guy? The guy said, it's as if you are sending the money to me, to him. So the guy sent the money. There was no story. I paid the money, did everything that I needed to do for that place. In fact, the guy was really amazed. Now he's sending my numbers to all his friends. If you want to buy a property, this guy can be trusted. All right. So form that habit for people to trust you. Don't be in a hurry to make all the 1 billion you want to make at once. You must be trusted. Integrity matters. All right, because of my business is a very touchy one. You can enter into somebody's house and see gold, see phones and all those things. We constantly train people to remove your eyes from all those things. They're not your own. All right, so
thank you for that one. Don't be in a take the money. Don't rush. Don't be in a hurry. Just treat your clients well, do well, and they will bring more people that will give you money. Thank you very much. I wish this did not have to end. Let's just continue hearing what of
Somebody is
wisdom.
raising their hand. Can we just take one more question? Just take the person that is raising their hand also.
We don't get asking questions. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, Blessing, it seems like do you want to ask a question? Please go ahead. I'll check the chat for other questions. Blessing, we see you raising your hand. Is it a mistake? Okay, so I'm going to check the chat now. Pastor Chike will still come back to you with some last words of business advice for business owners, because I see everybody taking notes seriously. So I don't want to I want to make sure that their notes is full. We'll still come back with one or two last words from you. But let me see if I have any chat from the this. Nobody is asking questions. You understand everything. It seems like people understand you as a Chike. Nobody is asking any question.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So we're almost done. We have questions. Right now. Someone saying something.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good
Okay,
evening.
Blessing.
All right, Blessing.
My name is Blessing. Please, I just want to ask. Sometimes you might meet this annoying like as in sometimes anything you do to please, they are always like they are shouting, they are not coming down. And I just like I beg, let them go. Let them go. Are you advising that I should let them go? Or there's another strategy I can use to bring them down? Can you hear me? Do you understand my question, sir?
Did you hear the question very well?
Do you understand my question?
Ignatius. No, I didn't hear you properly.
The question.
Hey, network. Do you understand my question?
Blessing, let me try
Hello?
say the question again. So I think there are some customers that are very problematic, and they will give and you say, "Biko, let them carry their wall and be good."
Okay, I think Ignatius has given me exactly what you are saying. Okay, how to deal with problematic customers. All right. I think the first lady that came up for the her CEO story, she said that you are the DNA of your business. One, everything that you want to achieve in the business. Yeah, some people might be very problematic. You must also learn how to relate with people, whether they are problematic or whether they are even jovial. All right. Even if somebody is overly jovial with us when we are working, yes, we still try to maintain our professionalism so that we will not over joke and now overstep. And then the ones that are problematic, you now know how to be quiet when they are shouting. Don't say anything. Try to listen to them. See, the truth is that when you listen to them, you know the real issues. All right. It may not even just be you. They are facing challenges in their life before that is not what you are, that is not you. All right. So that you don't collect stray bullets. Just try and be quiet, understand them, then ask questions. Madam, are there things that you are not satisfied about? Okay, how do you want us to be better with what we are doing? All right. Is there any issue that you want us to resolve? We can talk it over. I don't want us to have a there shouldn't be any form of confrontation. You must be able to say the words politely and also pass a good message. All right. You must be able to say those words politely and pass a good message. You must learn to be diplomatic. It's their money you want. It is not the problem you want. Don't focus on the problem. If you focus on the problem, you will not you get injured in the process, and the money will not be sweet again in your mouth. All right. So learn to be diplomatic. Ask the right questions. Madam, what are you not satisfied about, or what exactly do you want, so that you will know whether it is you that will serve the customer or if it's somebody else. Because most times they shout because they cannot really articulate what they actually want. So you have to now calm them down so that they'll be able to pass the exact things that they want. All right. So for me, this is how I handle. I'm a Mr. Diplomatic. I can tell you, I can play at any level with you. I can play at any level with you. If you want to shout, I'll just be looking at you. When you finish shouting, we'll now calm down. We'll now talk. When you see that you are shouting, I'm not shouting. You say, this one is not mad. Let us not be distributing madness for somebody that is not mad. All right. So we'll just relax. And interestingly, those people will end up being your greatest spokespeople. All right. They will end up being your greatest spokespeople. All right, so don't be overly agitated, and because see, in business, insult will come, but stay focused. Like I said, stay focused. What do you want? To gain this customer's heart, to take their money. Very important. I want to take their money, and I want to do my job well. So the main thing is I take away sentiments. Get the idea, serve this customer, and ensure that they are happy, so that they can be able to tell about my service to somebody else. That's always what I intend for every move that I make. That's what I always intend for every move that I make. All right.
Very good. That makes a lot of sense. This even reminds me of there was this customer, very problematic customer in my business. My staff will be telling me that this customer, if to say Namia had a deal, I would don't beat up. But she will just be managing her very well until when after we finish her business, then we asked her to give us review. She said that she likes our customer care, that it is the best customer care she has ever seen. We are like she said she can be a difficult person, but the way we handled her, she was really happy about it. And so that was where I knew that people that are problematic, they know they are problematic. So you want to get their money, so just calm down and make them happy. And actually, they will become one of your best spokesperson. Thank you very much, Pastor Chike, for the words of wisdom. So if there's no other question to ask, we'll take the final words or final business advice from Pastor Chike, and we'll go on. I don't see any questions in the call. But if you have questions later, well, you can ask related to Pastor Chike. So just some final words before we take our before we take our announcements.
All right, final word. For me, every business has the potential of doing very well. Like the Bible will say, in every labor there is profit. There's every business has the potentiality. If you are selling sand, it will do well. If you are selling puff-puff, you can be the biggest puff-puff seller. If anything you are doing has the potential to do well. All right. Like the Bible says, every enterprise is built by wise planning, becomes strong through common sense, then profits wonderfully by keeping abreast of the facts. If you can profit wonderfully if you can keep improving and keep learning. All right. So every business has the potentiality of doing very well, no matter what you are doing. So don't keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes, stay focused, and don't think that somebody's field is greener than your own. All right. Stay in your lane, and you see that you will continue to grow in leaps and in bounds. All right. Like I said before, critical thinking, keep asking yourself questions. Like now, I'm entering the new dimension now. I'm entering new dimensions of things that I want to do because of critical thinking. I want to do some new things now, but it's still in line with what I'm doing. All right. There's always a higher level. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And this is where we end. Pastor Chike has ended with a bang. Every business has the potential of doing well. Don't think that it's because you are selling puff the other one is selling akara. It's because that's why no, your business too has the potential of doing great things. Thank you very much, Pastor Chike. I appreciate you
Yeah.
at this point. Thank you. So I will call on good luck to take the announcement and it's good luck here.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was a great time indeed. I'd like to share the following announcement to us. The CEO's journey continues next week with another female guest this time around. The replay of all the previous series are uploaded to our YouTube channel, and we encourage us to go and at least go and see one or two things there. We'll be having a fitness hangout titled The CEO's Workouts in June. The flyer will be sent to the group. Has David ever lost the battle?
To God's work tells me. Praise God.
Thank you very much for joining, guys. Do have a wonderful night. And thank you, Pastor. We appreciate it. Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much
Thank you, Pastor
for
Chike.
having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.